Good morning everyone. How are you all? I hope you all are fine. So today we are going to see how to use Chat GPT and we are going to see exercise ABCD part as well.
Have to use Chat GPT. For that we have to log in first Chat GPT, right? So in Google I'm writing here, I'm just opening the Google page and writing here Chat GPT login. In the very first link I need to click, and then after that it will going to ask you the Chat GPT login. Now sign up. If you are a firstly new user, then you have to click on the sign up. If you are the old user, you can click on the login. Then after that the login with Google, continue with Google. After that it will going to access your Gmail account, and then after it will going to be open. Basically Chat GPT is short for chat based generative pre-trained transformer, was introduced by OpenAI AI towards the end of November 2022. Here you can see you have to start a new chat. So what I will write here, I will firstly click on the new chat, and then here I need to write the message or the query I have. In the very first query I am having write a report on solar system. This is my query. Write a report on solar system. This is my question. I will write this question, and then after that I will press this send message button. You will see that the Chat GPT will going to be generate the result for this. Right here you can see all whole report on the solar system. It is automatically generating. You don't need to do anything. You can stop generating if you want. You can click here stop generating, right? Next query is write a program in Python to find the greatest of the three numbers. That is my query. What I will write here, write a program in Python to find the greatest of three numbers. Right, I will press the send message button. It's trying to generate the program, right? And here you can see this is the program to find the greatest of the three numbers in Python, right? So this is the way you can ask your query in Chat GPT and you will get the result. Here is one more query is there, write a blog of 300 words on cybercrime. That we need to write a blog on of 300 words on cybercrime. I have to press the enter key. It will start processing. The title is Rising Threat of the Cybercrime, right? It will explain all about the cybercrime in blog format, right? So you can see here, whenever you are typing any query, the result will be there in front of you, right? Let's see one more query here. Write a HTML program to link three search engines with their names. To link three search engines with their names, right? I will press the enter button and it will start generating the HTML program to link 3 search engines with their name. Here you can see Google is there, Bing is there, and Yahoo is there. So you can generate any answer, you can ask any query. Suppose that I want to write an application. So I will write here, write an application to principal you can see here it will start generating the application to the principal. It is automatically generating, you don't need to do anything, just you need to write the query and it will display the result. So I hope it must be clear to you how to use this ChatGPT and how it is useful in our life, right? Next case, we are going to cover the exercise, right? So firstly open the exercise. This is your exercise. What is the first question? Which one of these is not a subfield of AI? Sorry. So what are the subfield of AI? CV and NLP, but ULP is not a subfield. Second question is, which are also play an important role in augmented reality and mixed reality, that is computer vision. Third question is refers to data that is so large, fast or complex that is difficult or impossible to process using traditional method, that is big data. Right? Big data is only the data or the method which is used to refer this technique. Gather data from social medias, call logs, website, all of these are the correct answer. Which company has the product Alexa virtual assistant? That is the Amazon. Alexa is from the Amazon. Okay. Sixth question, which of the following is a computer vision application? Self-driving car uses the computer vision, cancer detection also, and facial recognition system is also using this application. Next question is, this is a program that allows the computer to simulate conversation with a human being. So speech recognition is a program which allows you to simulate conversation with a human being. What does NLP stand in AI? That is natural language processing. This application is enabling computers to identify and process images as humans do. So which field is going to be used here? That is facial recognition. Right. 10th question is, which game is related to data? Rock, paper and scissors, animal mystery, none of these, right? So which one? That is rock, paper and scissors. Come to the B part, filling the blanks. Already I told you that big data refers to the data that is so large, fast and complex. AI, second question is, AI need to recognize the pattern so that it will able to learn. What it will able to do? Learn the features of the data. Third is, use big data to anticipate customer demand. That is Netflix. Fourth one is, facial recognition is an application of computer vision because in the facial recognition it is using camera and sensors as well. Sixth is, depend on heavily big data for success. AI is depending on big data. Data is here a goal. Without data, it is nothing. Sixth question is, Google Translate lets user point a smartphone camera at a sign in other language and almost immediately obtain a translation of this sign in their preferred language. So Google Translate provides this facility. Suppose that if anything is written on the wall and it is not clear what is written on there, so what you can do, you can just display your phone's camera, open your phone's camera and just show there, and it will translate in that particular language which is understandable by you. Seventh is, computer vision is more dependent on deep learning because deep learning is only going to be useful for this field. Eighth one is, IBM apply computer vision to diagnose tumors. Ninth is, mystery animal game is related to NLP, and 10th is, rock, paper and scissors game is related to application of data in AI. I hope these must be clear to you because already this type of questions we have done in the chapters explanation time as well. Come to the C part. Here you need to choose whether it is true or false. So first one is the AI has some important subfield like CV and NLP. That is correct, right? AI, there are two subfield of AI, that is CV and NLP. Second one is the dominant AI model at present is deep learning, which relies on up to billions of label data point at trained neural network to recognize patterns and make predictions. So basically, dominant AI model is used for that, right? Third one is AI is all about algorithm and data. That is also true. CV is more dependent on deep learning, correct? Because without deep learning, it won't be able to work. Fifth one is augmented reality let you to combine computer generated atmosphere in a real world atmosphere. That is also correct. Sixth one, neural network are model based on a human brain correctly, because artificial neural network is a replica of the biological neural network. Seventh one, in 2011 Facebook began use of the facial recognition. That is correct. With the help of facial recognition, the Facebook is able to. Yes, so basically a question is simple neural network are used in deep learning. That is correct. The mystery animal game is based on computer vision. No, it is based on NLP. And the last one is false.
Thank you everyone. I hope you must be understood this topic very well and do the exercise at your book as well.